You want to build something meaningful on YouTube? Then take a deep breath, because this journey is not for the faint-hearted, but it is absolutely achievable for anyone willing to grow. Most people only see the highlight reels of their favorite creators. They see the massive numbers, the viral hits, the polished storytelling, and think, they were born for this. I could never do that. But what they don't see is the years of uncertainty behind those successes. The awkward first uploads, the deleted drafts, the countless hours of learning, the nights of editing until sunrise, the frustration of watching a video they worked hard on barely get noticed. That part, the real part, is where creators are forged. YouTube is a place where millions of people create, but only a fraction stay long enough to truly evolve. And that is not because the platform is too competitive or too saturated. It's because most people give up before they unlock the skills that could have made them unstoppable. If you're standing at the beginning of your creator journey, or maybe you've been grinding for a while without seeing the results you hoped for, understand this: your potential isn't measured by your current numbers. It's measured by your willingness to grow, adapt, and keep going even when it feels like nobody is watching. Early on, your videos may feel rough. Your ideas may not land the way you imagined. Your editing might feel clunky. Your delivery may lack confidence. And that is not a sign that you aren't good enough. It's simply a sign that you read in the early chapters of the story still being written. Every creator's journey starts with uncertainty. The difference between those who rise and those who stop is simple. The ones who rise learn to embrace the uncertain moments as part of the process instead of treating them as proof that they can succeed. One of the most powerful things you can do is set expectations that actually help you grow. If you treat YouTube like a shortcut to profit, fame, or validation, you'll burn out fast. The pressure becomes overwhelming when you expect every upload to blow up. But when you approach YouTube as a craft, something you're dedicated to improving, something you enjoy mastering, the pressure fades away. Creativity replaces fear. Curiosity replaces doubt. Suddenly, low views aren't failures anymore. They're feedback. And feedback is one of the most valuable things in your entire journey. Every video, whether it performs well or not, gives you clues. Maybe viewers loved the pacing but dropped off when the intro dragged. Maybe your title created interest, but your thumbnail didn't follow through. Maybe the idea was strong, but the storytelling wasn't tight enough. These aren't reasons to quit. They're reasons to refine. People who succeed on YouTube think like scientists. They test, observe, and iterate. Another key is this: don't just learn, apply. You could binge hundreds of tutorials on how the algorithm works, how retention curves shape success, how to brainstorm strong concepts, how to design thumbnails that pop, how to tighten a narrative. But if you don't use those lessons in your next upload, they become wasted potential. One improvement per video might not feel like much, but over dozens of uploads, those small steps become a massive leap in skill. Choosing the right inspiration also matters. You'll see countless videos promising overnight success or hacks that supposedly bypass effort. But sustainable growth comes from patience, clarity, and focus, not gimmicks. When you're new, don't stress about reinventing the wheel. Instead, look at the creators succeeding in your niche and observe what they're doing well. Learn the language of your audience. Understand what draws people in. Build from proven patterns, and then gradually shape them into something that feels uniquely yours. Defining your niche is another turning point. When your content tries to speak to everyone, it ends up speaking to no one. But when you define a clear direction and commit to it, everything becomes easier. Your branding, your ideas, your storytelling, your audience growth. Viewers love consistency. They want to know why your channel exists and what it gives them. Clarity accelerates trust, and trust accelerates growth. As your skills grow, you'll also recognize that not all tasks carry equal weight. Most creators spend hours obsessing over details that have little impact, while overlooking the things that matter most. The majority of your growth will come from a few key elements: your ideas, your titles, your thumbnails, and your openings. These are the gates your viewers must walk through before your storytelling even matters. When you master these gates, you unlock momentum. And then there's consistency, the quiet force that determines more success stories than anything else. Creativity thrives when you show up regularly. Confidence grows when you practice regularly. Skills sharpen when you upload regularly. Consistency isn't about sacrificing your life. It's about building a rhythm that allows you to improve steadily without burning out. Think of it like building muscle. Results don't appear overnight, but every session strengthens your foundation. Eventually, you'll hit a moment where you question your direction. Maybe your niche feels too narrow or too crowded. Maybe you've outgrown it or lost the passion you once had. And it's okay to pivot. Some of the biggest channels online today exploded only after changing topics, reframing their message, or discovering an entirely new audience. Growth often requires courage. The courage to evolve, the courage to let go of what isn't working, the courage to step into something new. The real truth is this: you are capable of far more than you currently imagine. YouTube doesn't reward perfection. It rewards persistence, curiosity, and resilience. The creators who rise aren't the lucky ones. They were the ones who kept learning while everyone else stopped. They're the ones who stayed patient while results were slow. They're the ones who continued creating even when the world wasn't clapping yet. Your breakthrough might be months away, or it might be one video away. You won't know unless you keep going. And if you commit to showing up, not as someone chasing shortcuts, but as someone determined to grow, you'll already be ahead of most new creators. If you're ready to keep building, then this is just the start. Your story hasn't even warmed up yet. If this message inspired you, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more creator motivation, and drop a comment telling me what kind of videos you're working on next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.